guys, it's your girl Nikki. So for today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be telling you guys about my Guatemala experience and just give you guys a whole background of what happened there, and especially at the airport. Let me just tell you, it was not a good experience at all. So yeah, before you guys keep watching, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Nikki and Yaki, and comment below what other story times I should talk about. Like, I know I'm 21, but as a 21-year-old, I have a lot of stories to talk about. I have been going through a lot in my life before, especially at a young age, so I would like to talk about that. So just make sure to comment down below what story times you would like to hear. I can talk about my high school experience, my college experience, talk about me getting bullied. Just joking. I'm also gonna be getting ready for nothing. I just feel like doing my makeup while I'm talking about my Guatemala experience. So if you do like how I do my makeup, then you should follow Makeup Boo. So for today's makeup, I'm gonna be doing like a whole summer look. Right now we're in July, it's about to be August next month, and I want to do like a whole summer look before summer ends. And I'm really sad about that, because if you know me, you know how much I love summer. Other than the other seasons, I'm not a big winter fan at all. I don't like the cold, the snow, just anything about it. I like to dress like this. If y'all see my other video before, then y'all know I'm wearing this headband again. Anyways, enough talking, let's get started with the video. So I felt like my other video, I wasn't that close to the camera, and I didn't like the angle, and the lighting wasn't that good. So overall, it wasn't my best video. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed about that. But this time I want to do it much better, so I'm gonna get up close to the camera, like all over your face. But yeah, anyways, let me get started with doing my eyebrows, because sometimes I do eyebrows for last, but in this case I'm gonna do that first. And I'm gonna be looking at the mirror. Okay, so where do I start with the story time? If I look cross-eyed, don't mind that. Like, please don't screenshot it and make fun of me. Imagine like somebody just screenshots it. Alright, so let me start with the story time. So basically, let me start from when we got to the airport. So we went to the one in Newark, New Jersey, instead of the John F. Kennedy one. And the ride was just really long. Let me not talk about how long it was. But we got there and everything. And it was like, and I did go with my family. So my family didn't really know much. Like, they were pretty much confused. And you're probably like, oh, how can they get confused? Like, it should be easy. Well, it was our first time, guys. So since my family were confused about where to go, we kind of did cause like a little traffic here and there. And let me just talk about how this one incident, there was this like family just like us, but like they only had one child, but the parents weren't even like young parents. They were like the same age as my parents. And I just remember there was a really tall like Russian lady. I'm pretty sure she was Russian because she had that accent, and she was super tall, and I'm just short, right? I'm like, what, 5'1"? So I'm just looking up at her like, and as a joke, I tell my mom, oh, ella me está asustando, which means she's scaring me, because like she was yelling to her husband, and when she was yelling to her husband, like she kind of like spit on me. So she was like yelling to her hubby, and she was like all over my face. Like, how do I explain it? I don't know how to explain it. But as a joke, I said to my mom, oh, me está asustando, or some shit like that. But I was just joking, right? Like, I was just joking. My mom is like, shh. And then after that, my parents were like over here trying to look for, I don't know what they're trying to look for, but they were trying to look for the map, I think, or something like that. Mind you, we were like at the elevator, and the elevator in a way tells you where to go, like level 1, level 2, level 3. And they were like looking at that. Since we are a big family, we were like comboed up in front of everybody. So then everybody was trying to get out, and I get it, like you're in a rush. So I get that part. But this man, tell me how he had the audacity to yell at my parents. Like, the way he was yelling at them, he was like, guys, you can't just be all over there and people over here trying to leave. La da da da. But I just don't like the way he yelled at my parents. It was very not necessary because, mind you, they have already left. So I don't even know why this man bothered to come back just to yell at my parents. Like, it was just very unnecessary. Like, you could have just spoken to my parents in like a assertive way. You didn't have to really like come at them crazy. So me being me, I don't like disrespect at all. Like, you can't disrespect me. Like, I may be little, but I bark. So I did get hella mad, and then I yelled back at him, like, why are you yelling? And then he looks at me, because he was looking at my family. I was like standing right there, and my family were crumbled up over here. Because I'm very claustrophobic, and I don't like to be full of people. I don't like to be too close to people, because then I get anxiety. So I was like kind of far away from my parents. So I yelled at this man. He looks at me, and then he's like, because they're doing this and this and that, right? I don't remember exactly what he said, but he just like was telling me why he was yelling. And I'm like, calm down. Like, I just remember saying calm down. So his wife just pulls his arm, and she's like, come on, let's go, like, we're in a rush, it's not even worth it. And then he's like, ah, and he leaves. And my parents look at me like, what the F just happened? I just start laughing, bro. Like, I kid you not, I literally laugh like a psycho. Cause I don't know, I guess after I get mad and angry, I just laugh. Like, I just find it like hilarious. Cause I'm just like, come on, like, you're a grown man and you're over here like yelling at a 21-year-old. Does not look good on a old ass man. Cause he was old. I'm not saying nothing bad about old people. I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't be acting this way at your age. So that incident happened. Then everything else is good. We get checked up and everything. You know, like the whole, if you've been in an airport, then you know how it is. So we were there at like what, 5-6 o'clock, and we were supposed to leave at 7. So then me and my dad kind of had issues because we didn't have a seat in our ticket. So we had to like ask the one of the employees there to help us find a seat. And then we got our seat. So then it's time for us to get in a plane. And we get in our seats. So I'm gonna be using a Jaclyn Hill palette. Since my pops does have a fear over planes, I sit by the window, and he sits in the middle, and then there's another lady, como una señora, sitting next to my dad. And I didn't mind that at all. Everybody gets in their seats, and we're here thinking we're about to start flying. However, turns out we got complications in the plane. Meaning, we were there for like a good 2 hours because we got the notice that, oh, something's wrong with the lights or something like that, and they had to check that because we can't just leave and like, whatever. So of course, like, safety and everything matters first. Like, I'm not trying to over here like die, like, thank God nothing like that happened yet. I was like, okay, I guess we have to wait here for 2 hours. Like, that's not fun at all, because then when I ride to Guatemala, I got home like at 4 in the morning. So I was like dead tired. And keep in mind, the hours in Guatemala and the United States are very different. Since the hours are very much different, I basically got there like at 6 in the morning? No, I got there at 4 in the morning, but it would have been 6 in the United States. So you could have imagined how tired I was. And when I don't get sleep, I'm just a very moody person. And I couldn't even sleep there at all because, like, just like there were a lot of roosters already making noise, dogs barking, there's bugs everywhere. And I know, like, it's a different country, like, obviously there's gonna be bugs everywhere, especially like you know, like the houses are made differently. But at first, in the beginning, it was hard for me to get used to that, but eventually I did. Overall, I just feel very blessed that, you know, like I got to meet my grandma again, and we got to stay in with her, and she was very sweet. Like, I just really miss her right now as I'm talking about her. Abuelita, si miras eso, te quiero mucho. Which I doubt she's gonna watch the video, but you never know. Yeah, like, at least I got my own bed, but I'm afraid of the dark, and there was no light. Like, it was super dark there. I didn't even get to see the city when we had that long drive, because keep in mind that we arrived in Guatemala City, and where my grandma's living, she's living in a little pueblito called Jutiapa. Agua Blanca is like a pueblo in Jutiapa. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but I'm not an Osabo kid. It's just that my grandma's house is very big and it's really beautiful. You know, it is a lot different than my house, but yeah, it was really nice. Staying in a different country is a lot different. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling homesick. I missed a lot being here in New York. Now that I'm here, I low-key miss Guatemala, and I don't know, I just miss my family, like my other family. I have a huge family from my mom's and my dad's side. That's another story to talk about, but it's probably not even that interesting either way. So since I do have like 2 different families, I had to like go back and forth like on different pueblos because it's not in the same pueblo. So my dad's side of the family lives in Poza Verde, and if you know where that is, then you know. If you don't, then I can't really explain it. But it's a different pueblo that's like 20-minute drive, I think, if I'm not wrong. First I got there by mototaxi, which is like taxi / motorcycle at the same time. I'll show you a picture if I can find it right here. And the second week, my dad eventually had a car because his friend let him borrow his car, so he had a car so he can drive back and forth to us. So now one of my favorite moments in Guate has to be going to the pools. Oh my gosh, I love the pools, yo. That one day, it was a Saturday, like it was the first week. It was so lit. I even low-key drink. I'm just joking. But I love the pools. Like the place we went to, it was such a good vibe. They had the good ass music, like lit music, bro. When I tell you Bad Bunny, Sedge, old reggaeton music, I was over here like I was doing a whole photo shoot. Yeah, and who took the pictures? Me, myself, and I. I just used my tripod. My dad's side of the family came, and then later my mom's side of the family came, and we all ate. And the fries, let me tell you, they were bussing. I really love the fries. Like, if I ever go again, I'm definitely gonna go to the pools again just to eat the fries. And yeah, then more people showed up. It's because it wasn't that busy since Guatemala, our summer is their winter. So supposedly in the winter it's not that busy, even though it's hot. Also, COVID, you know, like people are still scared of that. So the cases were actually rising, but that was like the next week. So the next week we couldn't even go out as much. But at least the first week, it was really nice. I had fun. That's why I only vlogged the first week. If y'all saw my vlog and you guys thought it was very short, that's because the first week, that's when I did a lot more. The second week, I barely did anything, which kind of sucked. So I'm glad we went out the first week to the pools. I also liked it when we went to the park, when we went out to a restaurant to eat. We also got to meet like my other's mom's side of the family. I even got to go on a bike because my uncle has his own, not like an actual bike, like a motorcycle. Like 4 times. I went a bunch of times, but they were like different ones because basically like everybody in Guatemala, even the kids, have their own motorcycle. I'm like, must be nice. Like, where's mine at? So I actually got an accident when I got off the bike because like my leg got a burn and it was really ugly and I had to wait for it to heal. So that was really bad. Right now it's healing. It's a lot better looking. So now my least favorite moment has to be like sleeping at night, just because I couldn't get any sleep at all except for my dad's house. My dad has his own house and I could sleep good there, but the only problem was there was no Wi-Fi, so I was like kind of bored. But ooh, I messed up my shirt. But when he does get Wi-Fi, I will be staying at his house a lot more. And yeah, that's another thing. When I didn't go out, I was bored, so those were my least favorite moments. When I just stayed in the house and did nothing. I didn't even have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't be on my phone. I couldn't watch Netflix. That really sucked. So my mom came. So if you guys hear her in the background, please don't mind that. I'm gonna try to literally speak as loud as I can. As I was saying, I'm also a picky eater, and like I wasn't a big fan of some of the food there. There were good food though. The pizza was good. I sound like such a gringa. But yeah, I'm just gonna be honest, I was a picky eater. Also, the showers were hella cold. I was not a fan of taking a shower. I still did though, so don't think I was not showering. I was still taking showers, like long showers, but they were cold. And then let me get to the part when I got back home, because that's something that I actually want to share with you guys. The guy who picked us up from the airport, which is my uncle, and took us back home, was the same one that took us back to the airport. So he was a very nice man, and I felt like the drive was so long. Like I knocked a few times, but I low-key just wanted to look at the city, because the city is really beautiful. There's so many things out there. Just because it's Guatemala, don't think that there's nothing there. There's a lot of beautiful things. There's stores, there's restaurants. Literally, we went to Pollo Campero. It's like this restaurant. We have it here in the United States too. This Pollo Campero was next to a Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm over here like, I low-key just want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. And I could have gone because I was with my little cousin. She's like 4 years old. She was so hilarious on the whole drive. Such a cutie. Makes me want to have kids. Nah, I'm just joking. I do not want to have kids. When we were eating, we got hella bad news. Como te digo. So my dad tells us we're gonna have a 2-hour delay. Like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. I have a 2-hour delay, meaning we're gonna be there at 12 a.m. and wait till 2 a.m. So I didn't even feel like eating anymore. I still ate. I ate a chocolate cake. It was really good, but that shit got my stomach feeling. I'm kind of glad that I was with my cousins. So the one who I said was my cousin is actually my niece, but I was with my other cousin. I'm not gonna say his name out of respect, but I'm kind of glad we were with other family, so I didn't feel so lonely with my dad. Anyways, when we got in the airport, dude, let me just stop doing my makeup real quick. I don't know what it was with me, why I was a specific target, but as soon as I arrived there, hold on, let me just do this real quick. Okay, as soon as we arrived there, I don't know what it was with me, just me, but one of the employees was like, we're gonna have to check your bags. And I'm over here like, oh, I only had one luggage, by the way. So he's like, we're gonna have to check your luggage. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I didn't think too much of it, because I was just like, you know, it's their job and I really don't care. Like, we had so much time. They checked my whole bag and everything, make sure, like, I don't know, there was no drugs, I guess. I finally get to dip, which, like I said, wasn't even long and we had so much time. I wanted to low-key shop at one of the stores. There was this shirt that had like this famous guate beer. I wanted that so badly, but I didn't cop the shirt. And then we had to wait on the waiting section for like a good 2-3 hours, and I was just over here like using my phone, playing like mini games, and yeah, I was just super like tired. I couldn't even sleep because it's not like it's comfortable there. And then finally it's the time we're supposed to leave. I don't remember the exact time. I'm pretty sure I had the ticket with me, but finally we get to leave. Somewhere we were thinking like, okay, finally we're about to leave and get our seats, and then I get stopped again so they can check my bag. Yo, I don't know if this has ever happened to one of you guys watching, but like, why me? They had to check my bag again, and it wasn't even long, it was fast, but I was just like, bro, like, you already checked my bag, you're checking it again. But whatever, like, I let them do the thing. It's not like the plane was gonna leave without us. And thank God there was no extra delay. Like, we actually finally got to fly. Supposedly the reason why we even had a 2-hour delay was because unfortunately there was like a whole hurricane in New Jersey or New York, I don't know, but there was like a little delay because of that. And why was there like 2 storms? There was a storm when we got to Guatemala, because I literally saw like thunder and lightning, and that like scared me because I am afraid of thunder. The plane ride was scary. I could not sleep because I just like, I try to sleep and we're like, and then I just feel like the plane going like boop 3 times. I don't know, I just kept waking up and waking up. And also my dad, since he is afraid, I just hear my dad just crunching, eating, making noise, and I get like annoyed because I get so moody. And now I feel bad as I'm telling you guys this, but I'm like looking at him, like making him a face like shh. I feel so bad now just because guys, I'm just a moody person when I don't get sleep. Eventually I was able to knock. Also, like, a lot of people were being so noisy. Even though I know it's their job to ask us questions, to ask everybody questions, the questions they were asking were like kind of sus. And like, keep in mind, they were asking like, oh, who I was with before I left. It was just really annoying to deal with this in the morning. And even the police questioned my own dad. And that did not happen to anybody else who was walking past by the police. It was just us. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, why did my voice just change? Damn, bro. Why me? Like, I don't have any cocaine in my boobs. I should bleep that out because of YouTube. It kind of reminds me of Sin Senos No Hay Paraíso. If you've seen a novela, I feel like I'm Catalina that's arriving at an airport, and then I'm getting like questioned a lot, and I even get stopped by everybody. What was that, Jessica? I don't know. I'll put the scene though.
No, mire, hagamos una cosa. Revíseme. Mire que yo no llevo nada, señor.
Eso me lo va a decir Rayos X. Vamos, venga.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, like, what did I even do? We got to get past that chaos, and eventually we got picked up by our family, and we got home hella late. We got home like around 12 p.m. and I just had a really bad day. Like, it was on a Friday, and it was a really bad day for me. I was super tired. I had a headache, and like, yeah, I just wanted to sleep in. I was super tired. So that's just what happened. I'm not gonna put any lashes. I just did my eyeshadow, and I put like a little bit of shadow, make it look like a liner. And I don't want to put any lashes because I'm not really gonna go anywhere, but now I'm gonna put on highlights. So if you guys want to know if I want to go again, since I already told you basically what happened, the whole story, as much as I could tell you guys, yes, I would go again in the summer, again only for 2 weeks. I would go like with a friend or family, like a cousin of mine. So Ixo, if you're watching this, or Jacqueline, if you're watching this, we out next summer. I'm putting highlight over here on my collarbones. Nah, for real, we out though, because I want to go out with friends. I want to actually do a lot more than I did this summer. It's always good to explore new places. I definitely want to travel to like different areas, different countries. So I realized I forgot to do the lips, like the most important part. I always say this, but it smells so good. So that's it for the makeup look. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys also liked the story time that I shared with you guys. And make sure to subscribe to Nikki Nyaki. And if you guys like the way I did my makeup, you can share this video with your friends, your family. But yeah, anyways, peace on the street, son.